Hi everyone, welcome back to Pure Girl, episode 6, and for some reason, Yogiri's laughing, and I'm sure it's more than Yogiri making fun of Satoru for being yelled at by a teacher after he implied that his Japanese language course is boring. So Yogiri doesn't really care about what happens in class, and she sits away from everyone else, even the girls, and when anyone comes close to Yogiri, Yogiri turns them away. So, also, in episode 5, Sora and Satoru's parents surprisingly won all these awards. So, won a round-the-world cruise, which they'll take as part of their honeymoon that they've waited for 25 years. 2, to renovate their small house into a nicer, larger, luxurious home. And 3, some nice beef for yesterday's dinner. And for Satoru's like, that doesn't make sense. I'm sure there's some ill intent behind all these awards and prizes. And it might be a hoax, a fraud. And so far, everything's like, well, we confirmed it and it's true. But anyways, let's see what Yogiri is laughing about during class. Okay, so the teacher's like,
おい、星月、よそ見してると、この漢文、ちんぷん漢文になるぞ。
So something about Chipping Kampun. Well, I'm sorry. I'm truly sorry, teacher. So I put my hand on the desk and bow, well, to the classmates. And then I take a look at Kuchifusa. So she's still laughing. So she's quite absorbed. And for some reason, she's laughing. Wait a minute, that's ridiculous. So I can't believe she would be laughing. And she's laughing in a very interesting way. But then again, each person has their own style to laugh. No, but I don't think there is. So, to be honest, I was confused at the... So, I was confused while I was looking at Kuchifusa. But anyways, I kept observing her. Even after he got criticized by the teacher for not paying attention. Okay, so to my surprise, most of my teacher's puns were kind of stupid and dumb. So the class reacts in many different ways, but then again, it really does feel boring. So after discovering a surprising side, I continue observing Kuchifusa for a little longer. So let's see how or what it turns out to. Okay, so next class, World History. So different teacher, different subject, different lesson.
この世界で一番大きな大陸はユーラシア大陸とユーラシー。
So the teacher's like, the largest continent on the planet is called Eurasia. Wait a minute. So it's supposed to be Asia and then Europe on the side. So I'm not really sure when you would consider the continent Eurasia versus Europe and Asia being separate. But anyways, this is this is fiction, so still Yogiri is laughing. So I did hear her say eh. So I'm going to say something interesting from now on. I was getting the air to slide into something about Kampeki, and she's still laughing. Okay, so end of world history. So next class, third period, civics.
意見は意見なんつってな
So don't be unconstitutional. Wait, what's this? Oh. And Yogiri is still laughing. So I am terrifying. So something about using the pen to keep me from laughing. Or I think he's trying to find a way to get his attention off of the ridiculous Yogiri. Come on. So don't laugh anymore. Okay, so what's next? So fourth period, biology. So for some reason, Yogiri's taking biology very seriously compared to all those history and language classes. Okay, so this teacher's a bit more focused. This teacher's strict and gets right to the point, right to the content, versus the other teachers that like to throw all these stupid and dull jokes to the class. So I think that Eurasia content was like, well, if Europe and Asia combine and we become Eurasia, we will become the biggest continent on Earth, which is true. So it is my sadness to take a sneak peek while thinking. But still, wait, so did Yogiri move for a moment? So it's different from being able to endure laughter, and I am a little surprised. And she's moving in weird directions. Well, if anything, it started to shake slightly this time. Okay, so I see that Kuchifusa's knees are shaking. So I wonder if Yogiri needs to use the restroom. That's why. And for some reason, Satoru takes notes of Yogiri's behaviors. Like, let's see, she's trembling, she's moving. I see that she's going up and down, sideways, and it does look like she wants to use the restroom. So maybe a habit of being nervous. Well, I think she really needs to use the restroom, but this is class and she's trying to hold it in before, or not to disrupt class. And it's quite bad in a way. So I decided to face forward and go on with class. So don't put Yogiri in my attention for now. So Kuchifusa moved again. And it's a slight movement that you will miss if you are not careful. What? So the teacher didn't say anything about that at all. So this teacher didn't say any dull jokes. but Kuchifusa has her cheeks attached while looking out the window. And she reacts a little bit. So even my ears are bright red. And before you know it, the school bell rings. So biology is over. Okay, so Satoru talks to other people like, hey, so were you able to laugh during fourth period? So it is annoying, but it's just lunch break, and I'll just ask the other students while I'm eating. And with that in mind, I decided to go sit next to Kuchifusa with my lunchbox. So I wonder if Yogiri is going to be upset that Satoru is going to her again for lunch. So Kuchifusa just stands up and walks out quickly. Hey, Kuchifusa, so hold on for a minute. So what's up?
Nani?
What is it? So Kuchifusa says without stopping. And I decide to follow her. So are you okay? And I see their faces red.
Heiki.
I'm okay, says Yogiri. But her expression doesn't say she's okay. Okay, so are you gonna have lunch in class?
何？今日も一緒に食べる気？
Okay, so are we eating again together today? Yes, I wanted to ask some questions for you.
そう。なら先に教室に戻ってて。ちょっと今急いでるの。
Okay then, so why don't you wait for me in class? So we'll talk once I'm back in class. But right now, I'm in a hurry. So it does look like Yogiri needs to use the restroom. And that's why she's trying to walk out quickly. So is it bad at the limit of patience?
それどういう意味？
Wait, so what do you mean? Says Yogiri. Oh, I'm sorry. So I guess that was not a good question to ask a girl.
待って、あなた何か勘違いを。
Well, anyways, you misunderstand everything. So the moment when Kuchifusa looks away, a black shadow appears from the corner of the corridor. So I wonder who this is, or what this is. And looks like the shadow grabs onto Yogiri, and...
おっと。
Okay! So apparently Kuchifusa crashed into this super young lady, so senior Kei Atorizuka. And the senior holds on an embrace to Kuchifusa, who's about to fall. Basically, Kei saves Yogiri from falling down. So, as expected, it makes a really nice picture, but then again, I'm too late. So, too late for photo opportunities.
大丈夫かな？
So, anyways, are you okay? Says Kei.
よそ見をしていました。すみません。
Yeah, I'm okay. I looked the other way, and I didn't notice that I was bumping into you, so... Sorry.
いや、こちらこそ前方不注意だった。少し考え事にふけってしまっていたね。
No, it was my fault because I wasn't looking either, and I got carried away being in deep thought. So the senior's words stop there. When she approaches, okay, so something else happens and she gets closer to Kuchifusa. So what does Kei notice? Wait a minute. So what kind of person is she? So apparently, I can see that her nose is sniffing something. And so naturally, Kuchifusa's face. Okay, so Kei's smelling Kuchifusa's face, plus her sweat, and.
何ですか?
So what is it?
いや、この匂い。
Wait a minute, so this smell.
匂い?
So what smell? Says Kuchifusa Yogiri.
ああ、そう。この匂いは。
This smell is. So Senior Atorizuka whispers something into Kuchifusa's ear. And that made my classmate have a red face.
何を言ってるのかわからないわ。
Wait, I don't know what you're saying. So Kuchifusa pushes herself away from the senior Atorizuka.
助けていただいてありがとうございます。
One anyways, thank you for helping me get up after I fell down.
ですが、意味のわからない言いがかりはよしてください。それでは。
But then again, stop making false interpretations of me. So I don't understand what's going on. Hello? Kuchifusa? So what's wrong? And with that, she runs away quickly. So, the attitude of that rich lady. Yeah, that's how it works for that Kuchifusa girl. So for me, what should I do next? So Atorizuka senpai, excuse me, so you know my classmate can be rude.
いや、構わない。私も少々ぶしつけなことを言ってしまった。
Oh, that's okay. I made a mistake too because I said something that was uncomfortable and inappropriate for her, so I should be stiffing people like that.
それで、君は?
But for you, wait, so for me, okay, so she suddenly asks me for my name and I'm confused.
ああ、失礼。まずはこちらから名乗らねばな。私はアトリズカケイ、3年だ。
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm quite rude, so I forgot to introduce myself. So I am Kei Atorizuka and I'm a third year. Oh, so hello, I am Satoru Hoshizuki and I'm a second year in class 6, and it mentions how to write his name.
星月悟くんか。いい名前だ。両親に感謝したまえ。
So Hoshizuki Satoru-kun. So what an interesting name. So must have had good parents that gave you a nice name. Okay, so like well, you know, my parents aren't that great. So I'm living in a pretty not so good place, and
住環境に問題が?
So you're mentioning that there's something wrong with their place? So is the conditions poor, substandard? No. Well, I'm talking about, well, wait, over there. So the senior nods and pats her own jaw and the fan.
私は3年1組、出席番号1番の アトリズカケイだ。よろしくな。
So by the way, I am Kei Atorizuka, and I'm number 1 in my third year class. So give my best regards. Well, that is quite polite. So I should tell my attendance number, but then I was sick, and so while I was trying to mention my class rank, the senior just snapped her fan.
だが君は私を知っていたようだわ。
And for some reason, it seems that you know me very well, says Kei. Oh, you know, you're quite famous around here, like a celebrity.
確かに一族の知名度という点ではそうかもしれないが、学園ではさほど話しかけられないのだが。
Well, I guess, so my last name is quite famous. It's the name of a clan. But then again, I have to keep that under the covers at school. So it is hard for someone like her to talk to an ordinary student, right? Or someone like you.
何か匂うか？
So by the way, do you smell something? I smell something. It's just the surrounding atmosphere.
もっと砕けろということか。難しいものだな。
So it means to be more broken. So it is quite hard. No, well, you know, as long as we're talking about all this nonsense, it is broken.
なるほど。この方向性でいけば友達100人も夢ではないということか。
It's like, well, if you don't see it that way, then you probably don't have 100 friends dreaming. Well, I can't guarantee that much. Well, this person is strange.
ところで、星月くん。
So, by the way, Hoshizuki-kun. So, saying that Atorizuka takes out the ballpoint pen from the shadow of her fan. And she makes Satoru sniff it.
このペン、先ほどの彼女のものだろうか。
So for some reason, why did this girl drop a pen like this? I don't know. So maybe it's just a normal writing utensil?
先ほどぶつかった時に私のポケットに混入したようでな。
And it seems that it ended up in my pocket after I met you. So saying so, the senior who sniffs the pen confirms it.
やはりこの匂いは。
So by the way, that smell. So, do you say anything else to Kujifusa? So, I don't know what it smells like.
ああ、気分を害させてしまったようで申し訳ないことをした。今度詫びねばな。
Well, I'm sorry. I was being very rude, so I shouldn't have asked that question in the beginning. So, sorry, apologize.
差し支えなければ彼女の名前を教えてもらえるかな。
But anyways, if you don't mind, can you tell me what her name is? Okay, so her name is Kuchifusa.
口房くん。9つのちぶさと書くのか？
So wait, Kuchifusa, something about... Wait, so what kind of joke is Kei making, like about 9 breasts? Come on, it's Kuchifusa. So if you mention anything like that, you will make her upset.
ちぶさくん。可愛い名前だと思うのだが。
So wait, Chibusaku? Well, anyways, I do sense that she has a cute name. Well, I can't really say that. So this person is quite strange after all. So for some reason, she likes to put in the H joke in her discussions. And for someone like Kei, it doesn't look like she gets embarrassed or feels embarrassed for bringing up all these H jokes. And then here's Lemon calling out to Kei, like, "Oh, Lady Kei, so are you here?" Uh-oh, that voice is...
Lemon ka.
Oh, hello, Lemon. Or Lemon. So that cute girl right in the hallway. So that's the clerk that runs the M's store from yesterday. Oh yeah, I forgot. So she is a senior as well. So the moment I noticed it, I felt my bottom was tight. Oh, I'm sorry, senior. So I got a little, or have a urgent matter to deal with.
わかった。いろいろありがとう。あと、これをちぶさくんに渡しておいてくれ。
Oh, okay, so thank you for everything. So by the way, return this pen to Chifusaku. Wait, it's Kuchifusa, not Chifusaku. So check the kanji yourself. So Chifusaku is like Miss Nice Breasts. So I received the ballpoint pen presented by the senior, and then I made a quick escape. And during that time, his whole body was tingling, or like his bottom. And after that, class begins, and Kuchifusa returns. So I went to her seat immediately. Oh, so Kuchifusa.
何?
What? This. So I returned the ballpoint pen from Kei to this girl.
そのボールペンどこでなくしたと思ったのに。
Wait, so the ballpoint pen, I couldn't believe I lost it. Oh, so it ended up in the pocket of Atorizuka senpai when you crashed into her. Remember?
あの先輩に。
Oh, that senpai person. So it's her fault. So she receives it and gives a pretty bitter response.
手間をかけさせたわね。
Oh yes, so it went through a lot of trouble. Well, it is certainly delivered.
星月。
But by the way, Hoshizuki, so what is it?
お弁当一人で食べたの？
So, did you end up eating lunch alone? Yeah. So I was waiting for you to come back. Or like, well, I didn't really eat lunch.
そう。遅くなって悪かったわね。
Well, anyways, I'm sorry, I did come back late. Well, if you think it's bad, then next time we can meet up again.
調子に乗らないで。友達気取りとか気持ち悪い。
Hey, I'm telling you, don't get too close because I don't see us as friends yet. And with that in mind, Kuchifusa turns away. And with a bitter smile, I return to my seat, and then the class bell rings. Okay, so it's the following night, and we got to see some interesting things going on. So, number one, Yogiri starting to open up a little bit thanks to Satoru, even though it is for a very unusual reason. And also, we can see that there is some connection between Lemon and Kei, and I'm sure Lemon is going to talk about the experience with Satoru at the M's yesterday. The fact that he ran off when Lemon was advertising all the goods that the M store was selling. So anyways, so my younger sister is strange. No, so it's always the case that her words and action are off. So specifically, what is wrong is the game. Oh, so I wonder what kind of game Sora bought and why did she buy it in there instead of a regular game store? So previously it was noisy to go on a hunting game for a handheld console, so the 3DOS, but nowadays it's no longer. I'm not sure what he means by it's no longer a voice. So it seems I'm tired of it. But now that I'm addicted to computer games, I'm going to mess around with the new laptop. So even now, I was alone in my room, staring at the computer. So this is what people say, it's a petite withdrawal. So when I get home, I can't get out of my room. So I wonder what he's trying to say. It's like, is it better to, I'm not sure what he means by pulling out. Oh. So it's like, well, I'm sharing the room with my sister Sora, and I feel that what I'm playing on the computer is not appropriate for Sora, so I think it's better to go somewhere in the house and play it elsewhere. Well, I can't help it, so how about a little bit more? That is, so I also have my job to do, and it's to find a place for us to stay. And out of nowhere, Sora just busts in like, oh, hey, I did it! So, what's the sudden? So what happened? So isn't it surprising? I found a place. Or I found a house. Okay? Come on, so are you more surprised or like, do you want to hear more? No, so I am surprised that Sora found a place, but what else? So, it seems like while we were alone, Sora was spending time finding some place for us to stay. And I wonder what choice did Sora make? So, I hope Sora did adhere to all the guidelines that Satoru put out for Sora. So it's nothing too expensive, too fancy, or is missing some of the basic requirements. So locks on bedrooms, enough space for both of them. And for some reason it looks like Sora is in deep thought. Okay, so Sora, what is this place? So what do you select? So it is amazing. And the place is... Well, I'm sure you know what it is already. So, the Dream House. Hello? Yes? Come on. Dreamu house. So it does sound kind of shady. So the problem is that, why would someone call this place the dream house? And I feel like the word dream sounds like a trap. Okay, so anyways, I think they're going to go look at this place. So the next break or long weekend or holiday, so we decide to go look at this dream house. So my parents are busy preparing for this long 1-year cruise, aka their honeymoon. So it's just Sora and I going to this place. Or me. So we escaped the crowds in the downtown area and went on this really quiet road to our destination. So he's wondering, so did you already accept the offer, or you said pending and you want me to go look at it first? And then we both decide whether or not we want this place.
もっと褒めるがいいよ。さあ兄ちゃん、惜しみない賞賛の台風を。
Oh, come on, Nichan. I want you to praise me more. Come on, so the typhoon of the show. So let's have a generous Show-sun typhoon. So I would call it a praise storm, but unfortunately, a typhoon is a typhoon. So that's how it is in the dictionary. So I think Sora's like, well, I want you to give me a big, thunderous, extraordinary, out of the blue praise for my choice, my efforts at finding this place.
そんな細かいことを気にしてるから兄ちゃんは彼女さんができないんだよ。
Ha ha ha, I can see that Nichan is too worried about the details. And I know he won't do it. So it really bites. As always, so it is rare to see Sora smiling and all happy. Every time she talks to me, it's always she beats Satoru up, or she yells at him, calling him stupid. So it seems that I'm in a good mood for my lightheartedness. So for things she can't do, so anyways, I see. So I want whether if she's early. Or like, why would she get up early? So far, I'm a lonely youth with no such sign. Well, that's kind of another topic. But anyways. So I see that this place is close to our school. So the Oto International Academy. And this place is pretty quiet, like a suburb.
空も驚きだよ。ここって俗に言う田園調布ってとこだよね。
So it is odd. But then again, it's called like the Denen Chofu. And I wonder what that term means. Okay, so that's the name of a suburb. It's like... Okay, so it does kind of signify that this place is a high-class, upper-class residential area. And the way that they write it is like a 4-character.
だから彼女。
But still, you know, it looks like Satoru covered up Sora's mouth. So for the time being, I just cover the mouth of this noisy Sora with my hands. Okay, so my noisy sister making too many comments, and it's not appropriate for a quiet neighborhood. But I let her use her eyes to look around. So this area is said to be the mountainside locally, and it is a upper class residential area. So the street is quiet, and there are many luxurious or upper class amenities on the side. So lots of bushes, trees, and I'm sure the sidewalk is kept in really good condition. So by the way, so the general residential area where the downtown area in our house is located is called the seaside. So there are various high areas around this area, and they are called in a special, or they have a special name to them. So by the way, I'm kind of concerned. So are you sure this place is under the budget that we're allotted? So I'm kind of feeling that it will cost too much to stay at this dream house, and we'll have to foot our own additional cost to it. And he won't let Sora answer, so... Oh, okay, I'm sorry, my bad. So I let my hand off of Sora. And of course, you're suffocating me, Nichan. So you know, girls don't get upset like this. They don't show their fangs. Well, then don't cover me up like that. So, as usual, the typical Sora. Okay, so, my main question. Is this place okay to stay at?
大丈夫だよ。ソラが太鼓判を押したんだから、兄ちゃんは黙ってついてくれば OK。
So it's okay. Just trust me. So me, Sora, has hit the jackpot, and just be quiet and follow along. So I wonder why she's so confident about this. So I've been feeling this way since the day... Pretty much the day when all that surprise winnings came. And then on top of that, it's like, oh, I found the dream house. So even if you asked the habit, it just repeats. Don't worry, it's a very good place. And doesn't give you a good explanation. So he keeps pressing Sora for answers, like, are you sure this place is okay? Is it going to be cheap enough that we don't have to pay extra money? And for Sora's like, don't worry, everything's alright, it's a good place. And she pretty much dodges the question that Satoru's asking her. So it is very suspicious. Well, first of all, it's impossible that the preliminary reservation and the other procedures are all done. So I'm sure there is a chance for us to back out of this offer. It's like, if we do accept it, there's lots of paperwork involved and probably a deposit. And I'm sure Sora hasn't done all of those in a short amount of time. So as an older brother, I am worried, and I feel like I'm being tricked or deceived. Well, I wonder, so what is this place going to look like? Okay, so if this place doesn't work out, should we just stick with a small apartment that we pay monthly for? So that is the last resort if we can't find a house to stay in. Okay, so, well, if we can't find a house that's going to fit our budget, then we'll just rent out an apartment and stay there. And time is running out, so I don't have much time to go look.
大丈夫だって兄ちゃん、きっと気に入るよ。
Oh, come on, so I told you, Nichan, everything is okay. So, it's an introduction of trustworthy people.
うん。
Okay. Oh, so by the way, who's that person? So you said that there'll be somebody else that will help us. And who's that person?
それはあってのお楽しみだってば。
So I'll let you meet her. Wait, that again? So after all, I have not been told about the person who introduced the property to Sora. Oh, okay, so apparently somebody was mentioned this place to Sora, and Sora just bought in. It's like, oh, okay, it's great, everything's excellent. And I wonder if Sora shared the conditions to this person before this person offered the dream house. And Sora mentions that this person is an amazing person. But then again, why would she keep it a secret from me?
まあまあ、とにかく今はレッツラゴー。百聞は一見にしかずだよ。
But come on, anyways, so let's go. So seeing is believing. Well, that's true. Oh yeah, that's right. So there's no need to worry about the details until this point. So, well, at least we're still visiting. We haven't really signed the contract or put the money down yet. So there is a chance that we can back out and not deal with penalties. So as you say, let's expect it to be a good property then. So I'll take your word, Sora. Okay, so this is what the place looks like. And unfortunately, I'm gonna stop here. So in the next episode, we're gonna see what this dream house looks like and what's like on the inside. And this is where you can see how the Prima Party game meshes in. So in all three games, including Yogiri Melt, the main character stays at a really fancy place with the girls and the leaders. So this game is the Dream House. In Innocent Girl, it's the Dream Manor. And for Yogiri Melt, it's Snowgirl, or they translated it to the Winter Source Village. So while the Dream House and the Dream Manor are open area with lots of windows, well, then again, the Dream Manor is located closer, like next to the sea or the ocean, whereas this one's located high up on the mountains and it gives you a nice view. The Snowgirl, it's warm and cozy with lots of amenities to keep you warm during the cold nights. It's also on top of a mountain, which gives you a nice view. So, with all that in mind, I'll see you in the next episode.